And tonight, our I-team is digging into the operator of the boat that crashed into the ferry.
Investigative journalist Adam Walser takes a closer look at a 2019 crash involving that same man operating that same boat, which injured 3 people.
All of a sudden, we hear the first mate yelling, hey, hey, hey. And
a chaotic scene Sunday night after a powerboat operated by Jeffry Knight slammed into the Clearwater Ferry carrying 44 people. Shaken passengers recall the terrifying moment.
We looked back behind us and this big yacht just came through the boat.
The incident was captured by a Clearwater City camera. Jeffry Knight's boat can be seen coming from behind and colliding with the ferry.
We can understand how fast they were going, like how that is even logically possible.
Rescue workers scrambled to help.
We had 6 trauma alerts. We had 2 people flown by helicopter to local hospitals.
Jose Castro, a father of 2, died from the crash. Knight has not been charged in connection with that accident, but the I-team has confirmed that Knight was cited for another crash involving that same boat, which crashed into a different pontoon boat, causing serious injuries.
It's a vessel versus pontoon near Skyway with 1 injured subject being brought into Maximo.
Knight's 37-foot-long powerboat hit a 21-foot-long pontoon boat near the Sunshine Skyway Bridge just after 2 p.m. on Monday, September 2nd, 2019, which was Labor Day.
There is an update. There's going to be 2 more subjects who are injured. EMS is currently 1051. Dispatch believes they'll be transported to Bayfront.
According to the FWC report, Knight's boat was traveling at an estimated speed of 45 miles an hour when it hit the pontoon boat, which was going 8 miles an hour. The report says the operator of the pontoon boat was a medical doctor who performed first aid on the injured passengers, while someone from Knight's boat drove the damaged pontoon boat to Maximo Park, where ambulances were waiting to take them to Bayfront Hospital.
Patient number 1, female victim, trauma alert, has a head injury and laceration. Patient number 2 is another female, trauma alert with abdominal injuries.
The third passenger had a non-life-threatening knee injury. Knight's 3-engine, 1,000-horsepower boat, which records show he purchased a year earlier for $381,000, had far less damage than the pontoon boat. Knight wrote in a statement for FWC investigators, quote, "I looked down to check my GPS when the other boat came across my bow." He was charged with careless operation of a vessel and collision with the vessel 28 days later.
Green light's on the right hand side of the boat, so this boat's coming from right to left.
We asked retired Tampa Police Department Marine Officer Randy Lopez, who has investigated hundreds of boat crashes during his 33-year career, to review the report, which said Knight was at fault for this accident.
The smaller boat is to stand on because it's going right to left.
Yeah.
The bigger boat is to give way. He should have slowed and went behind him.
Lopez says investigators determined Knight violated navigation rules and didn't have a lookout. When you hit a vessel going 45 miles an hour and this other one's going 8 miles an hour, what's that going to be like that impact?
Like again, like you're looking at the disparity in the two in the size and the makeups of the vessel. Pontoons sit lower in the water. That's by design. They're slower moving boats. So that boat up running 45 miles an hour, it's going to run right up on top of it. You look at the damage to the pontoon. You look and go, I'm surprised nobody got killed, because when that boat came up, had somebody been sitting right there or standing right there, they'd have taken that boat full force.
The 2019 charges against Knight were dismissed by a judge the following February. The injured passengers sued Knight, alleging Knight violated navigational rules by, quote, failing to keep a proper lookout, being inattentive, and operating the vessel in a careless manner, including by taking his eyes off his direction of travel by looking down at his GPS immediately prior to impacting the vessel. 2 civil cases were settled for an undisclosed amount. Lopez says what happened in both the 2019 crash and Sunday's crash show the importance of being aware of your surroundings and operating boats safely at all times.
The boats that we have out here today, I mean, they're fast, they're big, they're heavy, they'll run over things, and like they will cause damage.
I'm I-team investigator Adam Walser with photojournalist Matt McGlashan taking action for you.
Meanwhile, we reached out to Knight's attorney, Kevin Hazlett, who said he did not wish to comment on that 2019 charge, but he did want to emphasize the charges against Knight were dismissed.